Hi, Dr. Wilson. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm the corporate marketing manager of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
My name's Gaven DeFilippo.
Yeah.
So would you mind holding this for a minute?
Thank you. Appreciate
That's a
it.
signed football from our quarterback, Carson Wentz.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's a tool we use in our business.
Very
so
good.
we have this thing called Silly Putty tickets.
Yeah.
You remember Silly Putty as a kid?
Many hours with
Sure.
Silly Putty.
You could shape it, mold it, stretch it. Well, with our tickets, we could shape and mold our tickets to your specific needs and wants, so to help you increase your sales.
Got it.
So for instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
Right now we've got 5.
Right. And how many key accounts would you say each one had?
Each one has probably about 5.
Okay. And what size would you say a key account would be?
Average is about 25,000.
25,000, okay. How effective or how important is new business to you?
It's a driving force of what our salespeople are trying to do every month.
Sure. So do you have a strict plan in place designed to generate new business each month?
We've got a CRM system in place that works pretty well for us. We also have monthly best practices type of sales meetings.
Right.
But for the most part, we want to give our salespeople the flexibility and the freedom to do what they do because we do have some good ones and we want to let them be able to work, how they see fit.
Sure. So, I mean, we recognize it's often hard to get salespeople to focus on new business, but by using our Silly Putty tickets, we could get them to focus on new business, and you can keep track of it.
Okay.
So, for instance, the first step would be for your salespeople to identify to you in writing what their key accounts would be. That wouldn't be too difficult to do.
Gavin, they're already doing that
Okay,
because
right.
that's how they load up the database for us.
Right. So most of my clients have told me in the past that the key to building business with new clients is for the salesperson to develop a good relationship with the client, usually through constant contact. Most of the time, this contact comes through out of the office activities, such as going golfing or going to lunch.
Right.
However, some of the problems we run into with golf is that it's expensive, and let's be honest, not everybody's a great golfer.
Right.
So it could turn into a embarrassing experience for them, which we try to avoid. And let's be honest, when was the last time you had a memorable chicken sandwich at lunch?
They all seem to run together, to be honest with you.
Right, yeah. So by using our Silly Putty tickets, we could build these relationships, we could build new business, and you could keep track of everything.
Okay, so tell me how it works.
Yeah, so here's how it works. So, you have one of your salespeople who's been in contact with one of your prospective clients for a while now. He calls them up and says, hey, I have tickets to an Eagles game. Would you go with me next week? I have the presidential seats. So, this isn't a situation of, the salesperson just trying to give away tickets because, it doesn't really accomplish anything for us. It's a situation of the salesperson inviting the prospect to go to the game with him. So it's a great opportunity for some out-of-the-office bonding and to really solidify a relationship because that's ultimately the goal, to build a relationship through, constant contact.
Got it. The one thing, so just so I'm clear on all of this, that we want to make sure that our salespeople, because we did this about 3 years ago, we bought tickets, we gave them away, and there wasn't much of a return. So in this case, our salespeople were going with.
Correct. They would be going to the game. So how effective would you say 2 to 3 hours at an Eagles game would be for building a relationship?
Well, we know how great the social setting is because we've been to some Eagles games. I think that our salespeople, they're out to dinner 7, 8, 10 times a month anyhow.
Right.
So it would just be a matter of them going to a different venue than the restaurant they're actually going to an Eagles game. So I think they'd be all for it.
No, yeah, and we've had a proven track record of success with this tickets, and I want to give to you one of our success stories, pretty much, of one of our clients. Another thing we found successful to have is for the games is if you yourself as a president or maybe even one of your sales managers will also go to the games.
Right.
So would you be willing to do that for the right account?
You know what, Gavin? I'm already out 8, 10 times a month myself because I go to dinner with a potential client at least once during the sales cycle. So yeah, no, and personally, I'd love to go to an Eagles game instead of going to dinner.
No, absolutely, I agree. So it wouldn't be asking too much of your salespeople to go to one game a month?
No.
Okay, so our season's about six months long.
Right.
So if each of your salespeople were to bring one key client to a game, then we're talking about 6 new clients a season.
Got it.
So of those 6 new clients, how many of those would you potentially think you could convert to customers?
I think our conversion rate that we keep is about 5. For every 5 to 6 potentials, we convert at least 1.
Okay, well, we'll start with the bare minimum then.
Right.
So if we were able to convert 1 into a customer, it's $25,000 per salesman.
Yeah.
We have 5 salesmen, it's $125,000 in new business.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, we see how we got that?
I see it.
Okay. So, we've been focusing a lot about new business, but I think we also need to focus on existing customers as well. Because your competition's out there trying to build these same relationships with your clients, so it's something we try to prevent. So would it be asking too much of your salespeople to also spend just 1 evening a month with existing clients as well as your new clients?
That's one of the rules. That's when you say strict. We do have a company policy salespeople take an existing client out
Mhm.
to dinner at least once a month. And so, no, I just see that, again, a new venue, opportunity for them to take their existing client.
Right, so I'm just kind of recap, so
Right.
if your salespeople were to bring one client a month to a game, and we're talking about 5 games per month,
Right.
and if they were to bring one existing client per month, that'd be another 5, so we're talking about 10 games a month
Right.
for your salespeople. You see how we arrived at that?
Most definitely.
Right. Now, let's talk about which type of ticket package would be best for you.
Okay.
So based on everything you've told me and I've
Mhm.
gathered from you, I would highly recommend the club level seats for you. Now some of the benefits of the club level seats are, it's best sight line in the building,
Okay.
great amenities and
Yeah.
food. You also get specialty parking.
Okay.
And you also have a great opportunity for a meet and greet with the players after the game, which, it sounds a little
Yeah.
bit more exciting than golf and lunch.
Right,
So,
yeah.
let's talk about how much this new business effort will cost you.
Okay.
So, we have 10 games, per
Yeah.
month, or about 60 games per season.
Right.
So if we're able to convert 5 new customers,
Yeah.
125,000 in new business.
Mhm.
So, based on this number of 60 games per month, I would recommend to you to purchase 4 full season
So, okay,
tickets.
four season
Right.
tickets, okay.
That's going to run you about $14,000.
It's not bad.
No, not at all. So you think we have 60 games,
Right.
so you're gonna have a little bit extra, like 21 leftover tickets that you could use in your customers or even your employees or whatever you may choose. But as you can see, the return is pretty substantial, $125,000 for a $14,000 investment. Now, let's say your salespeople are really good at what they do.
Right.
Say they were able to convert 2
Mhm.
into customers. We're talking $250,000 in new business on a $14,000 investment.
That's serious money.
It's pretty substantial.
Right.
So, these tickets are in high demand.
Right.
And they're prime seats. So how about we get this done today?
Yeah.
And how would you prefer they count in your name or in the company name?
Gotta be in the company name, and I say let's go for it, let's do it.
Great.
Thank
Great
you
doing
very
business
much.
with you.
Appreciate it.